All right, Facebook. Today is day 38 of the 22 for 22 challenge, and that would be Bratz. Yeah, he's upset. I'm upset. Everyone should be upset. The story came out today that Major General John Rossi, two-star general from West Point, committed suicide. And that's something that I have not talked about yet. The fact of the matter is that the VA states 22 veterans commit suicide every day, which is a low estimate based on faulty statistics. And one thing that they don't include is the one suicide active service members perform every day. So one soldier every day who's still fighting commits suicide. This time it just happened to be a 55-year-old major general, two-star general. He's survived by his wife, his 3 children, and a grandchild, all of which no longer have a father, a husband, or a grandfather. He was about to take over Missile and Space Defense Office, which of course begs the question, why do we need space defense? That's a completely different issue. But what I want to point out is that this affects everyone. Major General Rossi was in control of... and before I go any further, to the family, the Rossi family, my sincerest apologies. I wish he had contacted me, I wish there was something I could do to change it. And I'm trying my best. And I'm getting a little bit of help. I could use a lot more, though. All right, so why is this important to you? Major General Rossi was in a position of power to where he was he had to make decisions that affected millions. Two-star generals are the kind of people that change the world with their decisions. Now, instead of having Major General Rossi, who was a completely stellar general, somebody else is going to move into his spot. What do we know about the person that's going to move into his spot? Nothing yet. Army still has to decide on who it's going to be. That could mean a war hawk. They do exist. They're generals that like to go to war. A war hawk could be put in that position with his finger on the button. That will affect your life. Each and every one of you. Doesn't matter if you're homeless, broke, nobody, or the richest presidential candidate ever. This suicide affects you. Because the decisions that will be made from that office will have a real life effect on all of you. So when I say it is up to all of us to fix this problem, the 22 suicides from veterans every day and the one service member every day, it has a real world effect on all of us. That's why I need all of us writing those senators. The link is right there. And sharing this video. I've discussed why it's important to keep the country's most dangerous people in a good state of mental health. Can you imagine what kind of damage a 2-star general could do to the rest of the country if he so decided to prior to committing suicide. There are people that want to go out and bang. There are people that want to do mass shootings. Don't let it be the most dangerous people in the country. Write your senators. Share this video. Donate when, where, and what you can, even if it's just a handshake and saying thank you for your service. That really does, it matters to us. It especially matters to my father's generation, which General Rossi was one generation removed from. The Vietnam era, the Korean War era, those guys never got thanked for their service until I started coming back from Iraq and other soldiers started coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan. That was about the first time they heard it. If you want to be patriotic, you want to support the troops, dealing with this issue is a great first step. You know, there was a whole nother video that I wanted to shoot today. I wanted to talk about something completely different. But the suicides don't stop. And unfortunately, this was the first one to hit the news. Really tells you how much America cares about its soldiers and its veterans. We've been screaming, literally screaming at the top of our lungs to anyone who will listen that we need help. You'll notice there are no billboards, there are no commercials, there are no other means of mass communication about this issue. And it's because the horrible truth of the matter is America does not care. Now is the time to change that before it's somebody else of great importance. Before it's somebody else that has an absolute effect on your life. Please help me change this. Let's do some push-ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Over 60,000 veterans have committed suicide in the last 10 years. Don't let that number rise anymore, please. Please. Help me stop it now.